I do this new thing where I just never start my car. I just roll it in and out. The shop is still a little bit of a mess, but we're making crazy progress. It's sick that it's all coming along and it's so close to being done. All that's left really is just hanging a couple things. There's a couple things you guys are sending me. Someone's sending me a Continental banner that's literally gonna fill like this whole wall. It's nuts. But today, we're bringing the Civic back. I know you guys have been dying to see the Civic come back. It's coming back today, but you guys always say like, hey Robbie, what happened to the Civic? Where's the Civic? What's going on? What you guys gotta understand is the Civic came into my life and I made it all of my videos all about the Civic, and it was really working for me, and that's what really started the growth of this channel. But the BRZ is still my car, I still love it. So we worked on the Civic for like 2 months straight with no other content but Civic content, and we were nearing completion of the Civic way too fast. So I tried to pull back a little bit, hold back. There's a bunch of stuff that needed to be done on my car anyways, so we started doing it. And then in the meantime, the Civic, there's some things I ordered for it that just aren't working out. For whatever reason, whether it's manufacturers or whatever, there's been some delays on that end. So the stalling process is kind of waiting for some bigger parts to get here. But today we're putting the Recaro seats in it. So I'm not gonna pull the car in the shop because I don't think that's necessary. I'm gonna be probably cutting up the seats anyways. So I'll show you guys the issue that we had with the seats last time. I did explain this before, but there's a lot of you guys that are new, so you'll probably be interested. This is the stock Civic seat rail. And if you look at it, this one is actually a side mount, and it's riveted on right here, and it mounts to the side of the seat. This side, well, I guess there's still plastic pieces on it, but this side's a bottom mount. So the bolts come right up through here into the bottom of the seat. And the universal rails that we have for these Recaros are bottom mounts. So one side will mount, but the other side won't. And then the day that we went to do this, we didn't have the right tools to kind of cut up these seat rails. We were thinking maybe we'll buy some seat rails. But I think I decided instead of buying seat rails, because it's supposed to be a budget build, right? We're trying to save as much money as we can. I'm thinking instead of buying seat rails, I think what I'm gonna do is just cut these ones, cut the side mount right off, if I can, and then put this on the bottom, like make my own custom brackets for the bottom mount, because at least then I'm saving some money, because the whole point for you guys is to show you guys how to not spend a bunch of money, and buying seat rails is kind of expensive, and if we can make it work with the factory ones, they're gonna be way better quality than whatever we buy anyways. I don't know how it's gonna work. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to take the side mount off. I have no idea, I've never done any of it before, but that's what I need to do. I need to get these in the Civic, and then there's a couple other things that need to go in it, then we gotta get it aligned, and then there's a lot of stuff to come. It's just been taking its time. Don't worry, we're not done with the Civic. We're not even close. So that's a top mount. If you can see, the bolts come out of the seat rail on the top, and that's what we can use, but the other side is the one that's given us a bit of an issue. So this is the passenger side seat rail. I'm obviously gonna start the passenger side in case, you know, it doesn't work. At least I can still drive it. So this one is top mounted. This one is side mounted. I'm looking at it now, and these look like they're just kind of like riveted on there. So my first thought is try and drill those rivets out, because if I can pop this piece off and then just put a screw through where the rivets are, then the screw can come up, well, not a screw, but like a nut and bolt combo can come up and mount the actual brackets to this rail. Me and Emerson, we didn't remember exactly what this looked like, and we were talking about it the other day, and we were talking about like maybe grinding it off, but I'm thinking drilling is gonna be the best first option. Should be pretty easy. Nothing's ever easy with the Civic, let's be real. Oh, cool. So there's 2 holes, which will be very accepting of new bolts. The only problem with this one is it only shows 1 rivet here, but there's definitely more. I'm just not entirely sure, you know, what they look like. So I got this entire thing to come up, and it's like lifted a bit from its actual base. But right here, when I drilled through the rivet, it was covered in little metal shavings, and I didn't realize I kind of missed some of it. And now it's impossible to drill off. So I think I'm just gonna take the grinder to it and just kind of zip it right off. It might be out. Oh yeah. Dude! That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. So now that we got this out, I mean, it should be pretty straightforward. I still gotta do the driver's side. I'm gonna try and mount the universal rails on this, and then you guys can kind of see what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. Also, I just took the grinder to these bolts and ground them right down so they're nice and short. Like this side, because they were sticking out like almost an inch, so the seat would have had to sit at the top instead of the bottom. And so my plan to put them in this time, because last time we did it, we were like trying to put them in and then like get the seat to sit, because these slide back and forth, right? Like the rails on top slide back and forth to allow for the width of the seat. And last time we put them in the car, then put the seat on it, then tried to like measure it and then take it out and get it right. But now we have ratcheting wrenches, so my idea is to put the seat on the rails, put the rails in the car, and then reach under with a ratcheting wrench and just tighten it all down. Dude, the Civic's dead. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's dead. We're gonna have to work on it on the street. Not entirely sure what's going on with it. I've been cranking it for like 5 minutes, nothing's happening. She was running fine last time I checked. It like almost fires, and then nothing. It'll like, and then die. We're just gonna have to take the seats to the street and do it there because I have a lot to do today. My family's actually coming here from Ontario tonight, and I have a bunch of stuff I gotta get done before they get here. So fixing that doesn't really matter to me today. It doesn't matter. We just gotta get the seats in so that we can get this video done so that we can keep progressing the Civic, because the Civic's been stagnant for too long and I'm sick of it. So I got the passenger seat in the Civic, and then I realized I forgot to mount the seatbelt thing on the side, and I was like, I gotta put that in. So I took the seat back out, I put the camera down, I went outside, and I was kind of pissed that the Civic wasn't starting, so I cranked it, and it turned on first try. No idea what's going on, but I got it in the driveway. So at least the Civic's sitting pretty with the BRZ, and then once the seats are done, I'm gonna bring it in, because it is so hot today. I was literally putting the seat in, and I was just sweating. We're gonna build the driver's seat, throw it in the car, and then mount the seatbelt thing on the passenger seat, and then we should be good to go. I just realized I never told you guys how much these seats cost. Because if you guys have been around for a while, you know we tried to install these seats in like 3 different cars and it never worked. But these seats were 250 bucks. We bought them used from one of Emerson's friends, and they came with the universal rails. So basically all we spent was the 250 on the 2 seats, and that's it. And that's why I said I wanted to do, that's why I did this instead of buying new rails, because 250 is a really good price for 2 seats. Yeah, they're fake, but whatever, that's the point. 2 seats, and then if we were to get rails, they're like 150 at least each, because we want to be able to slide. We don't want to be permanently mounted. So that would have been like over 500 bucks just in seats, and that's like a lot compared to what we've spent on the rest of the car. These are nice. This is the first car these have been mounted in that actually feels like it fits properly. Like I don't feel too high, I feel perfect. I don't feel like, this is exactly what this car needed. These seats look so good in this car, it's unreal. And we've tried to put them in so many cars and it just pisses me off. And I thought this was gonna be a struggle. I thought today was gonna suck, but all you gotta do is work with what you have and you can create something amazing, because I did not go buy anything today. I just worked with the stock rails, cut them to hell. So yeah, you can't use them again. Go to the junkyard, get new ones. This looks so good, and it's gonna look so good when we... It's gonna be awesome. Check these out. I know they're fake, and lots of you guys are gonna be super butthurt about that, but like, they look so good, and they fit so perfectly in here. Like, they don't rub in between here. They don't rub over here. They fit nicely when the door closes. There's no rubbing here. They're just so perfect. These things look incredible. I'm so excited. And I got them when they were in the BRZ. I couldn't get them to recline enough, but the floor brackets here are actually already reclined a bit. So they are sitting like perfectly. They're so comfortable to sit in. I hope you guys are stoked. I have some more little blue interior pieces to kind of spice this up, because we're gonna do the blue seats, blue interior, blue lug nuts. Damn, it looks like Spider-Man right now. We got the Spider-Man red and blue going on, but we'll fix it soon enough. Anyways, I think I can't take it for a drive because it needs to be aligned. The alignment is horrible. Look at this. Look at the angle on that tire, okay? It's like a little bit of negative camber. And then this one legit has positive camber. We completely dropped all 4 entire suspension setups and then did them like back up, so they're way out of whack. I don't want to drive it and kill these new tires, so I'm just gonna hold off until we do that, but you best believe I'm gonna give you a review of like the knockoff Recaro seats. And as far as where we got these, I told you Emerson's friend had them used. We don't know where they originated from. I'm sorry, I know some of you guys want them. Unfortunately, I can't help you. But that's gonna be it today. I have to get a whole whack of stuff done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and stay committed.